Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the WiX online meeting number 68, June 2nd. It is January here in the Northwest, which means it's cloudy and raining just like it does in January, just a little warmer. Otherwise, let's go do WiX online meeting, which in triage says that we will be doing triage. Yes, agenda, triage, and then questions, comments, things people want to talk about. Bob may want us to take a tour through the WiX 310 bugs, as he is
You
wont
know
to
me
do.
so well.
But he didn't get that on the agenda beforehand, so we'll just do it out of respect for his position on WiX 310.
Thank you.
Yes, all right. So, without further ado, let's go do triage, and then we'll go look at the WiX 310 bugs. And because we skipped a week, there must be many of them. It seems like every time we skip a week, due to Memorial Day or any other holiday or whatever, just because, we end up with a lot of bugs.
Can anyone else see Rob's screen, or
Oh,
am I the only
no.
one who sees black?
You're seeing black?
I'm seeing a gray, a dark gray.
All right, cool. So, because I'm awesome, I pushed the wrong button and actually hung up on the meeting. I assume you guys didn't see any problems with that.
It was quiet.
It was quiet. Yeah, thanks.
Just me talking.
Just you. All right. Well, okay. This wasn't that quiet. Well, it says I should be presenting it. Let's try again. Of course, you see the mouse cursor's gone now. So I'm like flying blind. Fortunately, when you float over things, it says, it changed color. But man, this is hard.
See, now
Anything?
that's black.
Yeah,
I see your cursor.
All right. Well, I'll just start it again. All right, so nothing.
Nothing.
All right, good. Well, that's something. I mean, that's kind of expected. All right. And of course, right as I stopped presenting, I got my mouse cursor back. So, in case there was any questions as to whether this was Skype related, it is. Loading. Yeah, I know. I saw the slides too. All right. No. Oh, it went black, didn't it?
That's all I see.
Oh, it was there for a moment, and then it went black. Wow. How much fun. Let's try this. And if this works, then I'm probably going to be doing this more often. Let's try this one. We are going to switch to Chrome and see if it presents better. Connecting is what it says on my side. Loading, thinking about it, wanting to do something. Anything? Better?
There we go.
Yay! Chrome works. It doesn't. I got nothing. All right.
Well, now you have to explain all of your little extra extensions in your Chrome toolbar there.
Analytics, Y-Slow, and then rescue time.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to figure out how to be more productive because, well, yeah, I have a lot going on. More productive would be good. I don't know. We'll see if it works. Patch bundle, uninstall, does not remove superseded MSP patches. Yes, and there's discussion. And someone asking for logs. Bob asking for logs.
Are you opening bugs?
Oh no, come on. Now, I did. It says I'm presenting still. Seriously?
I see the triage list.
And it's not doing anything now. Wow. Are we just going to have to do this like audio only, essentially? Everybody break out a browser and play along with the home with the bugs? Holy cow, this is horrible. I don't know what else to do at this point. That was kind of my best shot.
You should add time in the schedule to reboot your machine before every meeting.
I guess, or something. I no longer have control. An error occurred during screen presentation. So yeah, it's toast. It is toast. Unhappy. Not working. Let's try one last time. I'll scroll down here. I'll look at the patch bundle bug. It blinked, and then it went away. All right. How about we do this with a black screen just so we can get through these bugs? Everybody break out your web browsers. I'll call up the numbers, and we'll do it that way.
That works for me.
Today we're doing a podcast, not a
hey, there we go.
Meeting. Yes. This person opened it as a new one in 477. All right, so you're going to have to be a little more clear. So I'm looking at 4033, 4779. Oh, patch rollback works, but previous patch applied does not show viewed installs. I see. So same person has opened both 4033 and 4779.
I don't think so. I thought they were different people.
Well, one was open as SourceForge. They seem to be different people. But this has been that. But all right. This has been reported fixed in issues 4033. Where was it reported fixed in 4033? Oh, appears to be fixed by a different commit. Oh, that was a long time ago. No, it wasn't, I guess.
No, that was yours. This was the bug that was open for several releases, and I guess for 3.9 or yeah, I guess at some point during 3.10 you've looked at this and said, oh, it's good.
Patch when it doesn't uninstall, doesn't remove superseded mispaid patches. Ah.
Yeah, the issue in that other bug is slightly different here.
Does not show in viewed installed updates. Everything works except after rolling back a patch. Oh, alright. So there's some case maybe that I didn't see. Do we need both of these bugs?
Well, so that's why I think they're reporting different things, but okay. I can't tell without more data, right? So it seems to me that these are different things because one is saying that it worked, like the state on disk is good, but ARP is bad, and this one is saying the state on disk is bad.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, but no longer visible. That's not what this bug was about, is it?
No, the new one is, like I said, I think the new one's different.
I think the new bug is more correct. I think this person reopened a bug that they shouldn't have reopened. Right? I think the state is correct, but then ARP is not getting updated. And I think that's what Sean is saying as well.
Well, that's 4779. I agree with that.
Exactly. And I think 4033 is still fine. So I think 4033 should be closed, and we can leave a comment so that the flurry person gets a comment saying 4779 is actually the issue you're talking about.
Okay.
Let's try that. I think that's correct. And if they disagree, then they can reopen this bug again and say no, the state is wrong, because this bug says the state is correct.
Well, so yeah. But I kind of want to get this person's logs as well.
Oh, well then that's fine. If you want to try to get their logs, then we can do that. How about we leave a comment that we think that 4033, the issue he's talking about, is 4779. We'd like his log files to verify that.
There we go.
There we go. That way when we come back to 4033, we'll be like, yes, we remember this bug. 4779 is probably where it's at. And I'm not going to be terribly surprised if MSI doesn't update ARP correctly in the end.
Well, this is going to be the bundle ARP entry, no?
If it's the bundle ARP entry, and we don't do anything to supersede bundle ARP entries. Oh, bundle ARP? I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know maybe. There have been changes there since I've done that stuff that maybe we do smarter things than I think we do there, but in fact we could. Could be interesting. All right. Let's just say this, 4779 certainly could be a very real bug. Would not surprise me.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. 4739, crash during installation log ID. Yeah, this is bad. This is not good at all.
But we went looking for more information, and so far in 6 weeks we haven't gotten it.
I think this is there was sorry, this one I'm guessing. What I'm guessing is this is the same. Maybe there's another bug open about this. Yeah, burn failed to initialize COM at engine run. So I think this 4739 is going to be the same as 4778, where so if you look at 4778, man, why does the video have to go out on one time where we're jumping around all these bugs?
I can't keep up.
Oh, good grief. 4778 shows that co-initialize failing and then causes an exit on failure, which then causes a crash because log hasn't been initialized yet. So it's like,
well, but 4739 seems to be saying it's happening like at different moments. I would expect it to fail very early. I wouldn't expect you to be able to do any logging, get through, detect and planning and into apply, and then start crashing because of co-initialize.
Yeah, you're right. Way too deep. Unless they're getting lucky, we're getting corrupted after something like what's in 4778, and they're just getting lucky and surviving for a while before it dies horribly. But don't know. So it looks like we asked twice for page heap.
Yeah.
So let's leave this open for a little longer.
Yeah, it's worth it if we get something back.
We should try to get a fix for 4778 and then tell them to try again with that build maybe too.
That's worthwhile.
Goofy. All right. But we'll leave 4739 open for a little bit.
Yeah.
4769. Issues with accessibility and high contrast black. Did I miss one?
No. Sorry, I was going to comment on it. Which is to say,
yes,
after you read the title.
I give up. Go ahead.
Yeah, so there's another bug that talks about accessibility and the high contrast themes. And that one has more details.
Great. Let's dupe this to that, and it would be great.
That's what I'm thinking.
Awesome. Well, not awesome that it's a bug, but awesome that,
right.
Pre-process condition. If var A is always true regardless of the value of A. Oh, so if var A is evaluating as if-def instead of
basically.
if?
Yeah. But it looks intentional.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, interesting. Because there's no,
you have to test A against something to get it to not be an if-def.
Yeah. But there's no like default Boolean-ness in the preprocessor. There's always an operator.
Right.
I don't think there's, obviously there's no default there for Boolean.
Well, I think we have to push the 4x.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
And then they can bring it back if they want to discuss how we can do it. We could take a whip for discussing this. So yeah, 4x. That would be crazy breaking 3. Who knows what it would do.
Yeah.
Native image ID should not be required. I'm down with that.
Now, this is already fixed in 4, right?
Yep. Should be. If it's not, it should be, but I think it is. I think we got all the IDs. We certainly got a lot of them.
Right. I'm reluctant to take this kind of change in 3.
Cool. Resolve it fixed in 4.
I mean, it wouldn't be dangerous or anything, but it's already been fixed with
Resolve it fixed in 4.
a better approach.
Well, it's the same approach, just done in 4.
Well,
consistent.
4 kind of generalizes the concept.
It does solve it in a big way with private and all that other kind of stuff. So yeah.
Right.
4779. All right. 4773. Modify burn API. The burn API is made of COM interfaces. Should compare something that's more flexible, like the Win32 COM. All right. So this is the feature. Did we not already have this feature open? All right. Sean opened it. Sean, are you working on this? You wrote a whip. That's it. All right. Let's leave it in 4. We can discuss it in a little while. So 4773. Let's mark it open.
Okay.
And we will come back to it again. Cache takes too long when there are several thousand payloads. I saw a fix for this too. Yeah, pull request. All right, cool. I think we should take this bug.
All right.
If you'll take it. Well, I take that. I'm speaking too fast. Do you want this in 310 or do you want this in 4? I haven't even looked at what the fix is. I think it's something about assigning ACLs. Yes. Always was challenging. The problem with assigning ACLs is you have to be very careful that you get it right. Otherwise, you could have someone lay down a path for you before you created it, and then they could take over your path, take over ownership of the package. This change is much more complicated than I thought it would be. But yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah. I'd have to go dig into that to know. Do you want this in 310, 311?
Yeah, I was mildly hesitating.
Yeah, I heard.
It's okay. I don't know that I want to take it in 310.
But maybe 311.
But maybe 311. Yeah. It's fairly straightforward, but I don't like adding that level of stuff when we're so close.
Sean's around. He's the one that would fight for it more sooner. Typey. Do. All right, 311 then. Because the guy that opened a bug is willing for it to go to 311.
All right.
When we take this, we need to look really closely at the security implications of it. Need to look at the security implications of it.
Well, I think that's, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's why you added the, I don't know what you want to call it, the new opcode in the first place.
Yeah, but the engine can't trust, the elevated engine can't trust the user engine to tell it when to do what, so that side of the world is hostile.
That's a good point.
So if the other side decides, I'm going to skip, doing this, that's not okay. The only attack vector that we allow is variables. You can pass anything, we assume anything you pass as a variable.
Right.
So, people have to be conscious of what they're passing as variables, but otherwise, yeah. So, anyway, it's tricky. It's probably why it's doing what it's doing right now, is that's the most naive and safest way to do it.
Right.
Obviously it has performance. Yeah, security performance at odds. Who knew?
I think most of us.
Yeah. All right. So 4775. Set original source if it's not already set.
Yep.
Source folder. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. 310.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. We'll take that. You can't override WiX variables via command line in WiX standard BA. Oh, you can. No, you can override in WiX standard BA. In managed BA, you can't. I'm sure you can. I mean, you can set variables in managed BA, and I don't understand.
This is the generic. There should be all util for managed BA.
All right. So no, let's resolve this bug. As no, you can. You certainly can set them. You just have to do it in your BA.
Well, it is a feature request. I mean, it's fair. WiX standard BA gives you not only variable setting from the command line, but also the overridable attribute. So if you wanted to duplicate it, you'd have to duplicate all of that, which is not exactly rocket surgery, but it's non-trivial.
I would just put it in V4. I'll probably get around to it. Yeah. Sean's already started working on ball or managed stuff too. So.
Yep.
You want to toss it in 4? Call it good?
I'm fine with that if Sean is almost volunteering. He did say probably get around to it. So.
Let's toss it in 4. I'll give it decent odds.
Okay.
See what happens. Fail to initialize comm at engine run. Yes, so this. We should fix this.
What exactly can we do?
Move log up. Logging doesn't require comm to be initialized, so move it up.
Well, this is logging, but isn't there a more general problem that something getting injected is initializing comm on our behalf?
Well, that's
in a way that we can't tolerate. We won't do well in a single-threaded apartment.
Right. So, yeah, they shouldn't do that either. But still, we shouldn't crash. We should fail with a nice pretty error message, not crash. So for me, the fix is...
Are we doing that already, though?
No, we're crashing. Yes, and logging should also fail gracefully, but when it's not initialized, probably.
I don't see the crash. I see us returning a bad error code.
No, it looks like opening. It's called co-initializing everything. When using the debug version of burn.exe, the generated code will crash because external failure tries to use log string work before log initialize.
Oh, well, that's debug. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, but we should get, the log in. All we have to do is move logging up.
There are no dependencies.
Well, we should. Let me double check because it's been long. The problem is that some of this has changed, and Sean says no. I'm inclined to believe him, but first libs dutil log initialize is initialize. What do we do in this? We initialize the critical section. Just like Sean.
Like Sean says. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And we store the module that we're running in. And that's not going to fail either. So yeah, log initialize should be first. Always. Basically is what that says.
Okay.
So I'll fix this in 3.9 if you'll 3.10 if you'll take it in 3.10. Or are you going to put it in 3.11?
No. Well. Sorry, I'm. Okay, so you're saying we can move the log initialize call to be the first executable in the function, right?
Yep. All right. Certainly before any exit on failure happens.
That would be the first executable line
Yes.
in the function. Okay. You and Sean both say it'll work, so who am I to argue? I will give you this bug for 310.
Cool. I didn't have any bugs on 310, I don't think so. It really should be in the stub, though. The stub is really nothing, so, I mean, I know what you're saying, but the stub is nothing. Oops, I opened the same one. That was 4778. Moving on, 4779. Did we decide, what did we decide about this bug? That this bug probably is?
Hold on. I gotta edit this so I can actually see the log. Oh, I can't. Oh, great sadness.
What?
I can't edit comments.
Yeah, no.
So I can't actually read.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. You could tell him to upload somewhere. Clearly he's still answering. He opened, answered this at 9. Said, yeah, go put it up on somewhere.
Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to see if I could read the log and decipher it while we're sitting here in our podcast. But I cannot. Not without line breaks. I'm just trying to figure out, what should happen here? This is what I don't understand is that you uninstall the third version and the second one goes away, which seems weird. I would expect the second one, even if we're not doing anything, if we don't do any kind of supersedence in the ARP entries, then I would expect them all to be visible, which is not happening. And I'd expect uninstalling one to leave the others untouched, which is not happening as well.
I have a feeling, like, not being a master of all these things that we do with all the different patch stuff at this point, since I've been kind of out of it for a while, but my guess is that the 0.3 upgraded the 0.2 bundle, and so the 0.2 bundle isn't actually there anymore. That'd be my guess. And so when you remove the 0.3 bundle, the patch is still around, its results are still around, but nothing can go back. And there's no previous bundle to come around and say, oh, I was the 2, right? Because I think if you installed the bundles, they would all show up in the patches list. I don't think there's anything in the bundle.
So I guess we kind of, that's the other thing I was hoping to see would be the...
But these log files aren't going to be enough anyway. This is too late.
Right.
Because this is just the uninstall, right? Oh, there's the repair. Oh, what? Demo product.
Yeah, I think the first log is the 03, which... Oh, maybe not. WiX bundle version equals 1000. Oh, so what? I'm confused.
No, I think the uninstall happened and then the repair happened. So it tried to repair the bundle, which maybe means that the bundle was still there.
Yeah, but if you look at the second log, it's an uninstall.
Yeah, the second one is, I think it's the uninstall.
So shouldn't there be a repair of the second one if it's still there?
Well, maybe it did. Maybe it is doing that.
If it's still there. I mean, it's entirely possible you're right. Installing the third one tells the second one to go away.
Yeah, except that I don't think you get a repair if it told to go away. Where's the related action? It's embedded. And repair, quiet, ancestors embedded. Right. Yeah, it's type patch. Right, so they're related by patch. So they must just... Oh, they can't write to the same arpent tree? I don't know. I have to go dig into this one.
Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing we also need to see some authoring here.
Probably, because there's a lot of... The authoring can affect this quite a bit.
Yeah. Patch. Oh, but I think you're right, because if you look at the related bundle logging,
Yeah.
there's only the one.
Yep.
All right, so I think we need some code here. You see the authoring in like a full set of logs. But it might be that this is by design. If the patch bundles have the same upgrade code, even though they're patch bundles, they're going to upgrade each other. Is that correct?
Yes, but I wouldn't expect one to be around for repair if they did that, so...
Sorry, I'm assuming the patch bundles have upgrade codes different.
Yes.
Different than the main product.
Yep. I'm trying to see. It's in here. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Okay, so I guess I will ask for a zip file posted somewhere with authoring and logs.
Oh, patch 1.msi. That's weird. I don't know if these are really patches. Alright, so these are patch bundles, not patch MSIs. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, there's no MSPs in here. I'm really curious what this thing is.
Yeah, patch MSI, that's really weird. Okay.
Yeah, and we're repairing the bundle. Alright, so that's the child bundle. Uninstalling. There it is. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we're removing one MSI, and we're repairing the other. So this is like the major upgrade patch fix behavior, where the old one is removed, or like maybe they share an MSI. Oh, that's a repair though. Yeah, I don't know. Authoring will help a lot. This has gotten complex enough that it's just like, yeah, this is not MSI patching. This is like bundle patching, and there's so many different ways that could be done. We need more information. And the log files are kind of annoying to deal with here. So I guess we asked them to put all that stuff up on a network share. We can try to play with it with the log files.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
All right. 4780. WiX 4 fails to install. Oh yeah, saw a pull request for this. Yes, that might even be accepted by now. But yeah,
this is just setup authoring.
Yeah. WiX 3 does not have download URLs. WiX 4 does. So when we do a cherry pick across from 3 to 4, and we add packages, we have to add the download URLs in 4. So, and this didn't have it.
Okay.
But it was still marked external, so the file's like sitting out there, but can never be accessed. WiX 3.10 Bootstrapper cannot be launched when .NET is not installed. What?
Yeah, this was my fault. I already have a fix, although Sean added a comment that I should probably read and see if I agree with it.
But I do think we should take that.
I suppose.
He creates invalid helper when harvesting fragment for OCX files with incorrect registration data.
So if OCX is bad, Heat
doesn't handle
bad
that.
Too.
Yep. All right, cool. That can go through X. Or we can resolve it meh. But I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever.
I'm fine if someone wants to do it in 3X.
Okay. Burn does not support high contrast themes. Here's another bug about that.
This is the slightly better bug. I looked. I don't like the workaround. Really, this isn't a bug. This is a feature request that says, hey, ThemeUtil should support system colors.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we should do the right thing with high contrast. Yep.
So I'll open a new feature request for this.
Okay. Sounds good.
And dupe it.
Sounds good. 2 bugs duped to that one.
Right.
Support linking to existing files through paste as link. In Votive. Sure. Yeah, this is great. We can open that in 4X. It'd be nice if there was a use paste as link too. Move the destination folder, open, edit, select paste as link. Really? You can do that? If other things do it, we can do this, but yeah. But it's already in 4X, so we can open it out there and discuss it when it comes around to handling it.
That's fine.
Yep. Allocation of record and line install package 5 through 7 updates is not freed. Released, I think is a good term.
Disposed.
Disposed is probably more correct than C#.
Yeah.
The issue exists in 3X and 4X. Of course it does. Yeah, that sounds right.
I believe this person posted on WiX Devs about doing a pull request. So.
All right, cool. Well, maybe it'll come. But you want to put this in 3.11?
No, I'm fine with this in 3X.
All right.
Yeah, if the change came early and was simple enough, I might take it in 3.10.
Okay. WiX UI default license is the CPL. Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never changed that.
We have some license text somewhere?
It's the default.
Yeah, how about...
What happens if you don't override it?
Yeah, we should... I like the idea here of lorem ipsum better.
Yeah. I'll take that one.
Cool, because probably a bit safer.
Yes.
Woohoo! 18 issues covered today. All right. So we're 40 minutes in. You want to do 3.10 open without video?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
All right. Here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So 4180, 451, 452 EULAs. I think you want to give that to me because that's the whole web service now, right? Or whatever.
Sure, I'll give it to you.
Right? Unless you want. I mean, I didn't think you were the one. You didn't sign up to write that, right?
I did not, and you did, so
yep.
There you go.
All right. Add burn support for only caching packages. He said he wants to talk about that, but he's gone, so yeah. The 310 part is the authoring the packages. Well, oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, once we have a URL scheme, then yeah, that's the only work in 310.
All right, well. I had the bulk of the work, I guess I'll keep the bug. Add burn support for only caching packages. Heath left, so I guess we'll cover that again later.
I think we're close there.
Sounds good. I still don't know why we're still trying to add another command line switch for this. I thought we said we weren't doing that.
Right.
Whatever. WiX BA allows multiple clicks on the install button while update check is running. Fixed or no? Jacob's here, right? Yay, Jacob is here. Maybe? Oh no. Maybe he ran away. While he's typing, yes, so this bug, 4512, WiX 310, is it done? Fixed? Still being worked on?
Do we care a whole lot?
Yeah.
I opened the bug, but so I can say I don't care a whole lot.
I have a couple commits. Oh, that's fine. Then it might just turn into a 311 bug. I think it's just a matter of figuring out if we're taking this bug in 310. All right, well, are we taking it in 310, I guess, is the thing. That's the question right now. Okay, that's not encouraging, but all right, I'll throw out what I have.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take a look. If it's simple enough or you're comfortable enough, then we could take it in 310. Otherwise, I'm fine.
311.
No.
I have to put something in 311.
Right.
All right. Failure to open 4760. Failure to open a code analysis rule set with WiX project in solution.
Yes, I was busy last weekend, so I've not gotten around to it.
But still 310.
Yeah.
We're still going to think about it.
I'll let it run for another week.
All right. We'll talk about it next week. Always set original source file. There's a pull request for this. 4775. I assume we're going to take that.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Burn failed to initialize column and engine run. I will be fixing that. I have not fixed it yet because I just got it today. Bootstrapper cannot be launched. That's being discussed. And default UI license, we just discussed that we'll do. All right, cool. So the only thing in here that wasn't brand new, basically, or doesn't have a pull request, really is the service. And the other things we'd be like, if we take them or we don't.
I think so, yeah.
All right, sounds pretty good.
I think so.
But we probably should start declaring victory because Windows is going to be done soon.
Thank you. You jumped my gun.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, so July 29th, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
And, you can expect Visual Studio,
I wouldn't expect
July 29th, plus or minus,
a month.
How long?
I don't know.
If that. Well, probably not minus a month, but...
Yeah, no, they're not going at first.
Right. It'd be weird, but...
it's not going to happen.
A little weird. But yeah, so, we are kind of coming up to where we're hopefully going to be putting something on the shelf and just waiting for that last build. So I would like to get this stuff wrapped up, within the next couple of weeks, and then we can do an RC release, an official RC release, and then just wait for, Dev 14 to ship. And maybe even, a sacrificial Windows 10 VM to test on.
Yeah, right. But that means we probably should get 310 RC out there.
Yes, I agree.
If
Maybe we get a couple of these things in this week and do a build.
July 4th?
I'd prefer to keep that for our RTMs.
Okay.
No, I think we should do an RC release sooner than that. Just
all right. 15th, 22nd, 29th.
To the 15th.
Okay. So that's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, less, but yeah. Okay. Maybe 16th we can, or whatever. 15th, 16th, something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there we'll do.
All right. That'll be 310. So cool. I guess let's go get this stuff done.
That's a good idea.
Let's get that service thing working. Or at least get the URLs right so that you can be hitting 404s and then I can fill it out later.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea.
See how many people actually care that the thing's not there or not.
Right.
That's not good. All right. Cool. So at this point, I go back to the slide deck and I say, questions, comments, things people want to talk about. Not that you can see that. Actually,
it's a virtual slide deck at this point.
No. Not
You're going to try it.
I am going to try it because this was actually working before. I am presenting MSO work pane. Yeah, because that's what I was presenting. People are seeing black screen, right? No,
I'm not seeing anything.
I give up. No, error occurred during screen presentation. Skype is dead. I should have rebooted my machine before this meeting, which is sad, or at least Skype. Although I just noticed that Raphael's out there. Wow. Rafael Rivera, within Windows dude, is out there saying that if you send the appropriate stuff into Skype that you can crash it. Please don't do that right now, whatever it is. Sean wants to talk about 4773 modify the burn API. Okay, we can do that a little bit. Hey, where'd Sean go? Oh, scrolled off the screen. All right, dude, what do you want to talk about?
I got a whip out there. Kind of
can't see it.
Doesn't have much substance to it yet. But basically, I was trying to go to Win32 messages, but then we still offer the interfaces that are built on top of that.
Yes, I think that's great. The question is, can we put that on the client side and not put the interfaces on the engine side?
So introduce a layer that knows the COM and then translates?
Yeah.
Or vice versa?
Yeah, it's basically you hook in the ball util, and if you want to see Bootstrap application, you had to get the header file anyway, right? Which comes with ball util, right? Isn't that where it comes in?
Right. I mean, most people would go off the bal base, whatever it is.
The base, .h file. So that would say, let's stick all the COM stuff over there. Basically the same way that NBA host works, right? So the NBA host kind of looks, we essentially do a thunking over, and then we turn it into, the real C# object kind of thing. It'd be something like that, sort of. Basically, we have Win32 stuff, we cache them all, we map them to the interface stuff, and ship it on the other side.
Yeah, the interfaces and the processing and the messages should be client side.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the engine is just a matter of creating structs and sending stuff around, sending the messages through the one and only BA proc, or Bootstrap application proc, or whatever.
I was thinking about actually keeping it as an interface on the engine so that you don't have to, all the struct stuff can be in one part of it, and you're still calling easy methods inside of the engine.
So you want to have methods and pack them into a struct somewhere else?
Right.
So
kind of have the interface going on both sides.
And just serializing those structs, essentially. I'm not against that, certainly to start with, and then we can see how good it looks over time. I mean, slowly get rid of the interface if it's, a problem or not, or, whatever. But yeah, Otherwise, we just turn it into a whole bunch of message functions like the way elevation is done today, where there's just a bunch of different, functions you call to get messages sent, kind of thing. Which is the same difference in the end.
Yeah.
Question is, how much code do you want to change?
Well, that's the other bit is for this to have value, we have to change that. We have to be able to change that layer during development or during maintenance. So how much effort is that?
Well, the interface inside keeping the interface inside the engine is hidden from anybody, so they wouldn't even know. And then the nice thing is that if you really want to be robust across multiple versions of Burn, use the WinProc stuff, and we will always add new fields to the end and do the work so that they're optional and all that kind of good stuff. Which we've been able to almost do, except we kept breaking the interface anytime we wanted to add something. We did them all such that if you ignored this, you're fine, but we can't add it because we'll break your interface.
And another part of the thing was that it would allow us to change the interface because they could keep on building it against the old interface, and then they could upgrade when they wanted to.
That's right. That's right. Well, you won't get the new interface until you compile against a new ball util. Right?
Right. And then that might be a breaking change.
Well, yeah, right. Yes, when you compile, you may get a bunch of breaking changes, maybe. Yeah. But if you didn't, then because the old interface ignored any of the new fields that came along, they already passed through as was. Yep. Yeah, it turns out that WinProc concept that they created, back in ancient history, yeah, that kind of worked. Without all the overhead of, yay, now you have to create an interface 2, an interface 3, interface 4 that you can QI for this to get the new things, and it's like, oh, frickin' A.
Hey, it's only lasted 25 years so far.
So far.
Give it time.
Yeah.
Give it time.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, I've toyed with this ever since the interface bit me the first time. Now the thing is that NBA hosts may want to be built on ball util, or at least on the interface. I don't know. Have to think about that.
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Because marshalling is not going to be fun there.
I may have to go back to trying the C++ CLI thing. We'll see.
Ugh, yeah, so I think that's probably the nastiest part, where the interface adds the most value today, is that we got the COM marshaller for free. Although I don't know how bad the struct marshaller will be, in the end. It's not that big a deal. But we'll see. Right?
Right.
All right. So yeah, in general, that sounds right. This one, at a high level, I think that's the simple design. Down deep, I think there's going to be lots of, I have to solve this problem kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll see how long it takes.
Yep. I agree. I wouldn't go too far without getting the managed side, playing with the managed side though, because I think that's where most of the harder things will be. Or not harder, annoying things. I think the native side is actually fairly straightforward to get done.
Would we even consider only supporting managed on the interfaces?
Well, that would say that the interface has to be inside the engine again, right? Unless we pull it over as a BA proc and then turn it into the interface side on managed. Yeah, that's fine, because to move forward with the BA, you have to get a new host. So you have to recompile against a new host anyway. Totally allowed to have them operate on the interface.
Okay.
If that works. And the funny thing is that the managed code actually survives breaking changes in the interface better because you use the events, which end up turning into structs in the end. It's just like, oh. All that screwy stuff. So, yes. Cool. Anything else? if you hit questions on the managed side, feel free to bring them up on the mailing list. But because I think that's probably going to be finding that pattern is probably going to be the hardest part. Coming up with a good one that works there.
Okay.
Or whatever you decide, you might get a review of before you go too far down, typing lots and lots and lots. To have everybody go, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's good, kind of thing.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
Any other things? We're getting close to time if we stick it to an hour. Going, going, gone? That was fast. Going, going, gone? There's a book called, what, Freight Train or something like that? I don't know. My son loves it. At the end it's going, going, gone. It's a really pretty book. Anyway, I think we're going to call it at that. Yes? Anything else, Bob?
I'm good.
All right. Until next week. I think we'll pick this up again next week, assuming no holidays pop up or anything like that. But next week, because, we'll be talking about 310, right? The end of 310, specifically.
That's right.
All right. So until next week, you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you later. And to all of you on YouTube, I'm sorry you've just been listening to our voice and looking at a black screen all the time. Enjoy the video. Bye.
Bye.